breeze, breeze, breeze.
It's a gentle flow of air that you can feel when it's moving, but not strong enough to make a big difference or cause any trouble. Here is a sample sentence. The warm sunshine and gentle breeze made it a perfect day to be outdoors.
Bribe, bribe, bribe.
It's something given or promised to someone in power, like a government official or police officer, in exchange for doing something they shouldn't do or not doing what they should do. Here is a sample sentence. The corrupt politician was accused of accepting a large bribe from a wealthy businessman in exchange for awarding him a lucrative government contract.
Bridle, bridle, bridle.
It's something that helps control or guide something else, often to prevent it from getting out of hand or going too far. Here's a sample sentence. She carefully adjusted the bridle on her horse's head to ensure it was comfortable and secure before they set out on their ride.
Brief, brief, brief.
It means something that is short or to the point, without unnecessary detail. Here's a sample sentence. The judge gave the defendant a brief summary of the charges against him before proceeding with the trial. In this example, brief means concise or to the point.
Brighten, brighten, brighten.
To make something or someone feel happier, more cheerful, and more lively. Here is a sample sentence. The sun's rays brightened up the dark room, making it feel more cheerful and welcoming.
Brilliance, brilliance, brilliance.
It's a quality that makes something or someone stand out as exceptionally good, impressive, or clever. Here is a sample sentence. The physicist's groundbreaking theory was met with widespread acclaim and recognition, showcasing her exceptional brilliance in the field. In this example, brilliance refers to the exceptional intellectual ability or talent displayed by the physicist.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
This word describes something or someone that is extremely good, impressive, and outstanding. It's used to show admiration and praise for something that stands out as being exceptional. Here is a sample sentence. The fireworks display was truly brilliant, with vibrant colors and patterns exploding across the night sky. In this example, brilliant is used to describe something, the fireworks, that is exceptionally impressive or outstanding.
Brim, brim, brim.
It's the edge or top part of something like a container or a hat. Here is a sample sentence. The cup was filled to its brim with freshly brewed coffee.
Brink, brink, brink.
It's the point just before something happens or changes, like when you're about to take a step forward into something new. Here's a sample sentence. The tightrope walker stood precariously on the brink of disaster, her balance wavering as she teetered over the edge. In this example, the brink refers to the point at which something, in this case, disaster, is about to happen or become apparent.
Brisk, brisk, brisk.
This word describes something that is fresh, lively, and full of energy. It's like a burst of vitality. Here is a sample sentence for the word brisk. The morning air was brisk and invigorating, with a hint of autumn leaves and a gentle breeze that made me feel refreshed and ready to start my day.
Brittle, brittle, brittle.
This word describes something that breaks or cracks easily, often without much force being applied to it. It's fragile and prone to breaking. Here is a sample sentence. The old cookie had become brittle from sitting out too long, and it crumbled to pieces as soon as I tried to take a bite.
Broadcast, broadcast, broadcast.
It means to send information or messages to many people at once, usually through a public medium like radio, TV, or internet. Here is a sample sentence. The news station will broadcast live coverage of the presidential inauguration ceremony starting at 9 a.m.
Broaden, broaden, broaden,
To make something wider or more extensive so that it covers more space or includes more things. Here is a sample sentence. The new experience helped her broaden her perspective on life. In this sentence, broaden means to make something, in this case, her perspective, wider or more extensive.
brochure, brochure, brochure,
It's a small booklet that gives information about something, like a product or service. It usually has pictures and text to help people understand what it is all about. Here is a sample sentence. The travel agency handed out colorful brochures to potential customers at the airport, highlighting their various vacation packages and destinations.
bronze, bronze, bronze,
This word refers to a type of metal that is reddish-brown in color, often used for making statues or other decorative items. It's made by mixing two metals together. Here is a sample sentence. The statue in the park was made of bronze and had a beautiful patina that gave it a warm golden glow. This sentence uses the word bronze to describe the material from which the statue is made.
brood, brood, brood,
It's when something or someone is taking care of young ones like birds with their eggs or animals with their babies. Here is a sample sentence. The mother hen began to brood her eggs, sitting quietly and keeping them warm until they hatched. In this example, brood means to sit on eggs or young animals in order to keep them warm and protect them.
brook, brook, brook,
A small stream of water that flows from a larger body of water, often into another body of water or through a landscape. Here's a sample sentence. The small brook that ran through the meadow was home to many fish and frogs.
brown, brown, brown,
This color is what you get when something has been exposed to air, water, or dirt for a long time. It's a natural result of things getting old or worn out. Here's a sample sentence. The chocolate cake had a rich brown color.
bruise, bruise, bruise,
It's a mark on the skin that appears when blood leaks out from under the surface, usually after an injury or bump. Here is a sample sentence. The little girl fell and scraped her knee, leaving a large bruise on her skin.
brutal, brutal, brutal,
This word describes something that is very harsh, severe, or unpleasant. It's often used to describe situations or actions that are rough, unkind, or hurtful. Here is a sample sentence. The boxer's brutal knockout punch left his opponent unconscious on the canvas. In this example, brutal describes the intensity and effectiveness of the punch. It implies that the punch was extremely forceful and likely to cause significant harm or injury.